Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial by InfoSec Operator. In today's tutorial I'm going to teach each of you the very basics of PGP encryption. PGP encryption is used in order to encrypt data via email or possibly files being sent across the internet. So in order to do this though, we need to go ahead and open up gpg4win.org in our web browser. Go ahead and download it. Of course, it is free. Once you download it, they may ask you to donate, but you can just click on $0 and go ahead and get the free download. Now, when it prompts into the actual installation on your computer, it's going to ask you if you want to include GNU-PG, Cleopatra, etc., the things that you see here. The only thing that we are focusing on today is going to be GPA. So GPA is where we can go ahead and sign and encrypt all of our data. So go ahead and get that installed, and then during the installation, go ahead and select just GPA for now. Later on, we can get the other programs. Once it's finished installing, you're going to come to something that looks like this, but it's going to ask you to generate a key. So you kind of need to generate a key in order for this to work. So the first thing it's going to ask you for is a username. Now, it does not have to be your actual personal name. It can be basically anything that you want. And then go ahead and use your email address on the next screen. And then finally, it's going to ask you to create a password. Now, I highly recommend that each of you create a strong password of 10 or more characters using both uppercase, lowercase letters, as well as a number or two, and also a special character or two. The reason I say this is because if somebody breaks into your GPA and gets your key, they can sign things under your name and use that, and then it's going to link back to you though, no matter what. So make sure that it is a strong passphrase. Once you've created that, and you will be prompted into the screen that looks exactly like this, click on your key that was generated, and then take a look down here and see what kind of key type you have. Mine is RSA 2048, which if you're familiar with cryptography at all, then you know that RSA 2048 is actually one of the strongest encryptions out there right now, and so far, to my knowledge, has not been able to be cracked by cryptanalysis experts. So, without further ado though, let's go ahead and see how do we actually sign something and encrypt something. So we're going to open our clipboard, and we're going to slide it over to the center here. And what we want to do is type out a message. So our message is going to be, or my message is going to be, hello YouTube. Thank you for watching my PGP tutorial. Please subscribe for more fun information, security, and hacking tutorials. Okay, now let's just click sign, and we're going to click on our name and then hit OK, and then this will sign our message. Of course, we do need to put in our passphrase. And hit OK. So there we have our signed message. Okay, and this signed message is in SHA 256, which is also a very strong encryption. So it's going to be hard for them to steal. So here's the thing also too. If somebody copies and pastes this, it's going to come up as a bad signature when you verify. However, if we keep it like this, we can see that it is indeed valid, and it was created by this user being infosec operator at this Gmail, and then they give also the key ID. But these things are hard to steal. You can't just simply copy and paste and act as somebody else, because it redistributes the data in encryption, and then it's unreadable by the program unless they copy and paste and then verify it through the program. So go ahead and, well, we already verified, and then we're going to encrypt. So encrypt, click on the name, sign, and then hit OK. And now we have an encrypted version of what I showed each of you. Alright guys, so this is just the very basics. We're actually going to get deeper into PGP encryption, like how to upload to a key server, so that way the public portion is verifiable to the public. And then the private portion, we'll get into which part do we share, which part don't we share, how to send it over across email, etc., etc. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys this fun little program that you guys can probably begin using today. It only takes about 10 minutes to set up, and then another minute or two to go ahead and create a message and encrypt it and etc. And then you can just copy and paste this into an email, send it via email, and that's how we do the basics. But there is more to it, and we'll get into that in the next PGP tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do subscribe. It greatly helps me know that I'm actually making an impact here. And give this video a thumbs up if you found this to be a cool little trick that each of you are using. So, see you guys in the next video.